All right, let me say something that might piss off a lot of people right away. If you hear the words multiple income stream and you immediately feel overwhelmed and skeptical or like you're already failing, that's not because you're lazy and it's not because you're bad with money, and it's definitely not because you're not capable. It's because the internet has completely fucking butchered what this actually means. And today, I want to explain it without the bullshit. Because once you actually understand it, it's not scary, it's not complicated, and it's definitely not reserved for other people. Stick with me, I'm going to break this down in a way that finally makes sense. If you're new here, hi, I'm Natasha. I'm a mom of 4. I've lived paycheck to paycheck. I've been buried in debt. I've run a business that looked successful on the outside, but was absolute fucking chaos in real life. And I've also been the mom scrolling late at night thinking, how the fuck does everybody else seem to have it figured out except me? I remember hearing multiple income streams and thinking it meant running 10 businesses, posting 24/7, never seeing your kids, or being some kind of finance bro with a fucking Lamborghini. And honestly, that idea alone made me just shut down because I didn't want more hustle. I wanted breathing room. So if that's you, you're in the right place. So here's the biggest lie about multiple income streams. The internet makes it sound like you need to do everything. Affiliate marketing, drop shipping, coaching, Amazon, digital products, real estate, crypto, whatever the fuck is trending this week. And so moms do one of two things. They either try to do all of it and burn the fuck out, or they freeze completely because choosing feels terrifying. But that's not what multiple income streams actually means. And once you hear this next part, I want you to physically just relax your shoulders because this is where most people finally exhale. Multiple income streams doesn't mean more work. It means less fragility. That's it. It means your entire life doesn't collapse if one thing changes. Right now, most moms already have one income stream, their job, one paycheck, one employer, one schedule, one ceiling. If that income stops, everything stops. Bills, groceries, safety. That's fragile. Multiple income streams simply means you stop relying on one single thing to hold your entire life together. Not 10 things, not chaos, not burnout, just not one fragile pillar. And I'll explain what that actually looks like in real life in a minute. Because here's where people get it wrong. They think multiple income streams means doing more. But in reality, it's about doing less, but intentionally. Multiple income streams doesn't mean starting 10 side hustles. It might look like your primary income, which is your job or your main business, and then a secondary income, something that you're building slowly on your terms. That's it. Not replacing your life overnight, not gambling your stability, just creating options because options reduce stress, and stress is what keeps moms stuck. Think about this. When you know you have even a small second stream growing quietly in the background, you're going to show up differently. You breathe differently. You stop tolerating bullshit you used to accept because you felt trapped. That's not hustle. That is leverage. Now, this is important because a lot of moms ask, okay, but why does everyone online make this so fucking complicated? That's the part we need to talk about next. The internet doesn't profit from clarity. It profits from confusion. If you feel overwhelmed, you keep watching. If you keep watching, someone keeps selling. So instead of explaining income in a grounded way, they sell urgency. Don't miss this. This is your last chance. Do this now or you're going to be left behind. And when you're already financially fucking stressed, your nervous system can't think clearly. So instead of choosing one aligned path, you fucking bounce. And then you blame yourself. But that's not a motivation problem. That's a clarity problem. So here's what no one says clearly enough. Multiple income streams are not built all at once. They're built in layers. One solid thing first, and then you stabilize. Then you add. Most people skip the stabilization part, and that's why it feels so fucking impossible. You don't need chaos. You need sequencing. But here's the part that changed everything for me. I realized that wanting multiple income streams wasn't about greed. It was about safety. It was about not feeling one emergency away from fucking panic. It was about being present with my kids instead of constantly stressed about money. Therefore, wanting more than one income stream doesn't make you irresponsible. It makes you aware, and awareness is the first step out of survival mode. If you've ever felt guilty for wanting more time, more freedom, more breathing room, I need you to hear this clearly. You are not broken for wanting more options. You're responding to a system that was never built to support moms. And learning how money works online doesn't make you desperate. It makes you prepared. Now, before your brain jumps ahead and starts spiraling into, but I don't know where to start, pause. This video is not about choosing today. It's about understanding, because understanding calms the nervous system, and calm creates better decisions. Multiple income streams aren't about doing everything. They're about not being trapped. They're about building slowly, safely, and intentionally. They're about knowing that even if life throws you a curveball, and it will, you're not fucked. If you felt seen instead of pressured, that's exactly why I have a free community. No hype, no pushing, just clarity, conversations, and a safe place to learn without feeling stupid or rushed. The link is below. Come sit with us when you're ready.